It's Mike Waters, and I'm standing here inside Phase 1 Elite, which is the home of our Phase 1 Sports Academy. So if you have a student athlete that may be in traditional school and may be looking for a change, or maybe they're just not as productive as they should be in a regular school system, the Phase 1 Sports Academy is perfect. How does it work? We take care of all your academic curriculum. We also take care of a nice healthy meal, your recovery as an athlete, and we incorporate life skills into our program. And that's not to mention the training. Each athlete trains for 90 minutes a day, 5 days a week. So if you're serious about being a student athlete, or you have a student athlete that's trying to get to the next level and maximize their potential, then you need to check out Phase 1 Sports Academy. So now I'm gonna take you on a quick tour so you can see what it's all about. So now I'd like to welcome you to our Phase 1 Sports Academy classroom. So this is where our student athletes will be taking care of all of their academic curriculum as well as their life skills training. So right here, the key thing to this class is a 10-to-1 ratio. So that means 10 students per teacher. So that makes it very individualized, and each student athlete gets the amount of attention that they need in order to accomplish their goals. We also focus a lot on life skills in this classroom. So that's goal setting, time management, social media management, as well as our guest speakers that come from time to time just to pour into our young athletes. So this is the classroom where it all happens: academics, life skills, and everything else to make sure that your student athlete is successful. So as you can see behind me, this is our Elite Performance Training Center. And the first thing that I want you to notice is the size of the environment. Our ratio here at the Phase 1 Sports Academy is 10-to-1. So for every 10 student athletes, they'll be with one trainer. So that way we can maximize the individual attention as well as maximizing the results. So as you know, this is what Phase 1 Sports has done in this community for over 20 years. And we're here taking it to the next level at Phase 1 Elite as a part of our Phase 1 Elite Sports Academy. So what you see behind me is our recovery lounge. So this is where our athletes come after each training session in order to speed up, basically expedite the recovery process. So in this room, we have our Normatec compression therapy. That's lower body, hips, as well as upper body. We also have individual red light treatment that we do in this room as well. If you see behind me, nice and comfortable, got the recliners so the athletes can relax after a hard training session. And then we also have our TV so they can watch the game or maybe play some PlayStation or something like that. But just a recovery lounge, just a place to hang out and start that process and teach young athletes how to take care of their body at a young age. So if you're not familiar, right behind me is our full body cryotherapy chamber. So this is another great tool to expedite and speed up recovery for athletes. How we recommend it is if you have a big tournament or maybe you're just finishing out a long, hard week of training and your body's very sore and needs the recovery, then we're going to put you into this full body cryotherapy chamber. It's very similar to, I call it the modern day ice bath. So if you're familiar with the traditional ice bath, this is it, but we're using technology, which means you're only in there for 3 minutes and you get the same benefits and the same recovery. So this is another tool that we use for our Phase 1 Sports Academy. Now, this is our red light therapy treatment room. So if you're not familiar with red light, it basically helps you with cellular regeneration and also any acute injuries. So as a part of our Sports Academy, our student athletes have access to this room as often as needed. So as a trainer or as one of our therapists, we will give them the information that they need, the time, the volume, the days that they'll be able to utilize red light therapy to make sure that we are staying healthy. And if we do have any existing injuries, we'll make sure that we're recovering as fast as possible. So behind me is our infrared sauna, and this is a great tool to increase circulation and blood flow. So any of our athletes that may be dealing with an acute injury, or maybe they're just a little bit stiff and a little bit sore, they can spend some time in this infrared sauna, and that's going to increase that blood flow, increase that circulation, and help you perform at the highest level. So welcome to our full service kitchen. So this is very simple. This kitchen serves two purposes. Number one, we have a partnership with the meal prep company right here in Las Vegas. So every Friday, our athletes are able to select the meals that they want for the following week. Now, these are only healthy nutrition options. So don't worry, they're going to get 100% of the nutrients that they need to be successful. Second, We use this for our smoothie options. So after every single training program, the athletes are coming into this kitchen area to make their post-workout smoothies. So that'll include the protein, glutamine for recovery, fresh fruit, anything that they want to add to make it taste good, but we're focusing on good, clean products to make sure that we are maximizing the training with their post-workout smoothie. So meal prep every single day of the week, as well as their smoothie. And this is the recipe to make sure they are successful and performing at the highest level possible.